Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be checking out Brave Caleb's Zion National Utah course. To my knowledge, this is a fantasy course based on Zion National Park located in Utah, USA. As always, we will be leaving everything at default. Fairways are normal, greens are firm, green speed is medium fast, time of day is afternoon, and the weather is overcast. Let's take a look at the tee options. We do have 3 tee options and we are going to be playing from the white tees, which are playing a fairly moderate 6,445 yards, and as always pin set number 1. No idea why it's giving me pin set 4 there by default. I have never heard of Zion National Park, so really looking forward to learning a bit more about this beautiful place in the world according to the designer and his course. But wow, look at this for an opening hole, guys. That is absolutely spectacular, and that really is how to frame an opening hole. So very low winds here today. I think we can comfortably use the 9-iron, just applying a little bit of D-loft and topspin and try and land this as close to the flag stick as possible. Just going to take a few practice swings before we do tee off, but hopefully we can get this one as close to the pin as possible. We do execute the perfect. This should run out fairly well for us and hopefully set up a good opening birdie opportunity. It's actually run past the pin. I expected that to be short of the flag stick. Green speeds are 163. A very makeable putt from 5 feet here to kick things off with a birdie.
This putt's good so far.
We do exactly that, just by the way. Hopefully today my putt line is going to be far more straighter than previous rounds, but I'm not holding my breath. Hole number 2, short par 4, uphill. Very tight fairway. Hazards either side of this fairway as well, so just try to find the right hand side of this fairway. Oh, it's a tiny fast. And I'll tell you what, that's actually veering way over to the left hand side, a lot more than I expected it to with a new swing update.
That's no good.
So we are in the heavy rough.
Deep rough here.
A lot of movement on the green here. So just try to get this up into the middle section of the green and hopefully leave a putt opportunity for birdie. A tiny slow, and with that, that's probably going to come up short right. That was just guesswork. I had no idea how that was going to come out, so we've left ourselves a lengthy putt from 40 feet. It is uphill, and this is going to turn from right to left. But what an outstanding environment from the first few holes. There's a far better putt line. I tell you what, if we hit that, that's got a chance. It's just coming up a little bit short.
Just a 3-foot putt.
We are going to be tapping this 3-foot putt in for the par, and we do remain at 1 under. I've seen a few screenshots for this course prior to teeing off, and wow.
Now we will tee up on
So hole number 3,
hole.
drivable par 4. I think we can just about find the right edge. Just going to take another practice swing here. Anything similar to that and we will be bang on. Looks like my swing line is a little bit straighter today than previous rounds. We do get the perfect.
Ooh,
I don't think it's going to get up anywhere near the pin, but it may hold the right hand side of the green. It's a bit of an unkind bounce there, but we'll take it. It is going to leave us probably a splash shot. It's great that the splash shot is now a realistic shot in the game, especially round the greens. It really does help you out. Just going to try and get a partial here, probably about 90%. Oh, I got 100% on fast, so that is long. But I have noticed a huge difference
14 feet to the cup from here.
in the splash shot since the recent update. Far more forgiving. We do have a makeable putt, just going outside left edge of the cup here. Pulled it slightly, but it has turned.
Oh yeah, well
We do pick up our second birdie of the round. We move to 2 under par.
And after that hole, you'll go down.
But the main thing about this course, bar the environment,
Teeing up here on the
is the
fourth
rock
hole.
work. That must have taken the designer an absolute age to plan and achieve this looking environment. So 4-iron, full backspin here, just playing the left hand side of the pin, just short off it. We do get the perfect. Hopefully this gets down. Wow, that ball is really flew off the tee box. Did not expect that carry there. And we are long. That will leave us a tricky putt, I would imagine. A lot of
That's a
movement
safe
on this
shot.
green. We
Sink
do
this
have an
and you'll
18
pull down a
foot putt.
birdie.
Slightly uphill. Let's see if we can drain this from
Oh, it could
14 feet out. No, it's going to come up short left.
Just
Once again, just
missing
pulling
the
my putt line ever so
birdie.
slightly. And I am really concentrating
how
on my
that
putt
all
line
adds
today,
up.
guys. Trying to get it straighter. Because it
And
really is
that'll keep you
affecting
at
the
2 under
outcome
for
of
the
some of my
round.
putts in the master
Well,
difficulty
let's see how
settings.
we do here on the 5th.
So, hole number 5, first of the par 5s. Fairway is going to kick left. We do achieve the perfect.
Come on now, give us
Hopefully
a nice
we
little
don't get a
fairway
huge
lie.
kick left. It looks like the green is elevated all the way up at the top of the
And we
slope
got
here.
around 220 to go from here.
We are up 98 feet, 3 high, but it's not going to get there. So we're just going to loft up 3 wood, try and float it up there. I think we could just about kick on from the front of the green. We do get the perfect. Swing timing's been good so far. It should come back off this backstop here with a little bit of luck. And hopefully we are going to set up a good eagle opportunity. But what a
Good job.
fantastic course this is.
All right, 20 feet.
The
to
environment is just mind-boggling. So very makeable putt from 20 feet. See if we can drain this for eagle. Should turn. It's tracking well. Has it got the legs? It does have the legs, and we do pick up our first eagle off the round. And with that, we move to 4
Bringing things
under
down
par.
to 4 under after
So
that
hole
one.
number 6.
Now
Wow,
let's
downhill
see
par
what we can
4.
do here
Where on
the
earth is the
6th.
green actually? Because I'm seeing 2 greens here. I better have a look at the yardage book just to make sure we're playing from the right green. So we go across the creek or the river and then back across it. But it does look like you cannot take it on from this side. I'm sure there's fences there barricading it off, which is quite a nice touch. Oh, there's a red fast. That could well be in the drink.
Oh no.
It
hitting
is
it
definitely
up
going to be in the
water.
drink. Oh, look at the
This
drop
one's
zones,
your
guys. It really is horrific. I cannot take the shot onto the green, so we are just going to have to lay up to the right-hand side, back across the river, and back into play on the fairway. Definitely going to be dropping a shot here, I would imagine. So there's a red slow. We've went from a red fast to a red slow. But hopefully we've got nothing more than
Good
a
job
wedge
there. Back in the
into this
fairway.
6 green.
Setting up here for your 4th.
So I'm just aiming right off the pin with a severe slope. And hopefully we get a firm kick. We do get the perfect. This should really kick out firmly on the green. Should kick to the right going by the lay of the land. It has done. It's worked out well. We do have a putt
Decent
for
approach
bogey.
there.
Hopefully we can convert this bogey putt.
14-footer.
Don't want to be picking up a double bogey here after a good start to the round. 14-footer. This is going to turn fairly quickly. It's a far better putt line, and that is a tremendous putt. Absolutely delighted
job.
to
That's
pick
in
up the
for bogey.
bogey there after finding the drink on the
gone up
tee
to
shot.
3
And with
under
that, we move
after
back
that
to
hole.
3 under par.
And we have a
Hole
par
number
3
7.
on this one.
An uphill par 3, playing 124 yards. I think with that wind behind us, we can comfortably play the pitch and wedge and go full backspin. There is a slight slope just protecting the pin. Oh, it's a tiny fast, and that is going to be long and left now. We
What's up,
just
Matt?
about
What's the
hold on
green
to the
that
fringe.
approach? Okay, here's our
Let's
second
see if we
shot
can
here
walk
on
away
the
with a chip
second
in
hole.
birdie here. Oh, it's a very slow. I can't figure out how that is a
Nice
very
tempo
slow.
on that chip, just nice
And
and
with that, we
easy.
come up
Well
way
done.
short and right. But we do pick up
stroke.
the par. And we will remain at 3 under par.
After that hole, you are at 3 under par.
So, hole number 8. It's another par 5. I really like how he's recycled the fairways here. A lot of shared fairways, going by the looks of things. We just shaped this a little bit from right to left.
Looking good off the tee.
And with that,
through
we
the
are going to
branches.
find the left-hand side of the fairway. A slight fast just helping us out. It looks like we are going to be shooting across the river once again
Yeah, that'll
on
work.
an awkward slope
Here we
into
go.
this 8th green.
225 yards or so away.
So this really is a fairly short par 5. I think 3 hybrid should be good. We may even be a little bit long here. It's awkward lie. A tiny fast. There is a backstop here though that we may find. Depends on the opening bounce. It did take a heavy kick. And we are going to rely on the backstop now to bring it back down.
There's a green and under regulation for you. Pat yourself on the back.
So it's another look for eagle.
There's a putt for eagle.
This time
Careful
from
with this
15
one.
feet. This is really going to move from left to right, especially at my feet. Has it got the legs? It's on a good line. It's just coming up short, frustratingly short.
Just missed.
We will tap that in for the birdie, and we do get back to
All right,
4
take a gander at
under
the
par.
scorecard.
But really like how the
Locking in at
designer
4 under
has
par at the
recycled
moment.
a few of the fairways.
This one's a par
That
4.
will save on this planting meter. So this is a drivable par 4. Fairway's really going to kick from left to right, so just taking us down the left hand side. Anything short of a perfect here and we're in trouble.
Nice.
We do get the
draw,
perfect.
just striping it.
Hopefully we do get that kick right. Certainly looks like it's going to kick right. Yeah, as confirmed, it kicks right, and that is going to give us another eagle putt here.
20 feet
Really
to the
happy
hole
with
from
how
here.
I'm swinging today. Especially my swing line seems much more improved than previous rounds. So let's see if we can convert our second eagle of the round. Certainly gave it
Really
enough
good.
weight, and it is a
Oh,
superb
that'll
eagle.
work. That's a beauty of a putt.
Our second eagle of the
6 under
round.
for the
We
round.
do move to 5 under
Here we
par.
go. Par 5
And we
ahead
now
of you. Let's
tee
see what
off
happens.
on the 10th hole. But what a superb front nine. Love this hole here. Tee box is in a cave, it looks like. It's another par 5. This course does have plenty of
Fine
hazards, but
from the tee here.
to date, I don't think I've seen a bunker, a sand bunker. Will be interesting to see if we do come across one.
Okay, about
As the
230
course
yards from
progresses.
here.
It's another reachable par 5 and 2. We are just going to have to shape this a little bit from left to right. I'm trying to play for that backstop there, this slope that you are seeing next to my cursor. Let's see if we get the right amount of shape on this one. Try to turn it around the trees. We do get the perfect. It's a horrible swing line. That needs to get down. Oh, we're going to overshoot that bank and slope. Oh, wow. That has really travelled. Needs to check up. It should leave us nothing more than a splash shot.
Setting up for our
Let's
third
see if we
shot.
can get this one close. There is a helping slope if we are short, but it is going to turn from left to right on the break of the green. Superb execution. Is it going to bite? Is it going to bite? Get in the hole. That is a superb shot. And like I
Comes
say,
the
how
footer.
refreshing is the game now
Boom, and
that the
that's your
splash
fourth
shots are actually
birdie of the
playable
day.
in and around the greens. So we do move to
Okay,
7
that's, 7
under
under
par.
for the
Hole
moment.
number 11, par
Here
3. Oh, there
comes
is
the
bunkers
11th
there, but
hole.
it's more like gravel or dirt bunkers. I don't think that suits the theme of the course. It's clearly a step theme. I would actually like to see them just sand. Let's see if we can get this one close. 9 iron. Let the wind carry us here. The green is going to turn from left to right. Oh, there's a tiny fast, and that is taking
go,
us a
kick right,
little
kick
bit
right.
off our intended target. I'm not sure that's going to catch that severe slope. No, it's just going to come up short.
That'll do. for
Really
the
needed to
approach.
get the perfect there. So
Here
we
we go,
have left
29
ourselves a
feet from
tricky
the cup.
putt from 29 feet out. A lot of movement from left to right on this one. I have pulled my putt line. I don't think it's got the legs.
Looking
Oh, it has
super.
got the legs. Oh my goodness,
That
guys.
one
What a
drops on
putt
in
from
for your
downtown.
second consecutive
And with that,
birdie.
we do move to 8
So let's fire up a
under
replay on
par.
that one.
Superb putt. Could argue it's a little bit fortunate due to our putt line, but we will take it. And we are going to move on to the
And
next
after that
hole.
one, you are at 8 under
I
par.
am loving the environment in this course. Like I
Teeing it
say, I
up
cannot
now
get over
on
the
the
rock
12th.
work. Oh, there's a waterfall off there in the distance. So this is going to be a short par 4 with a downhill elevation. Just going to take another practice swing here. There is a red fast. Certainly don't want that. Need to avoid that. That one will do. Anything down the left hand side should be good. That is going to kick to the right hand side, I would imagine. Just taking that gravel bunker out of the equation. But just look at the views here
Second
on this
shot
12th
on the
green.
12th.
Absolute spectacular. I really do take my hat off to brave Caleb here. This is a superb course, guys. So let's see if we can pitch this one close. We are on a slight slope, so I'm just going to de-loft this pitching wedge, and hopefully it gets a firm bounce and releases out for us. Superb execution. This should be money. This should kick forward and hopefully sit down. It did release. Maybe released a little bit too much. But we are going to have another look for birdie. This time from 5 feet out.
Coming up.
Fairly straightforward putt, which we do convert. And we do move to 9 under par.
And your score is currently 9 under par.
So, hole number 13. Very tight fairway here.
Hole.
Just going to try and take this down the right-hand side.
Oh, effortlessly.
Tiny
nice
fast.
swing.
And I'm quite surprised that that ball's veering as left as that, especially since the new update. And we are going to find one of these gravel bunkers.
We're in the deep
It is
stuff
classed
here.
as heavy rough. Not the worst of lies, but it's going to be that huge slope at our feet that's going to swing us way over to the left-hand side. I'm going to have to come all the way down to 8 iron. Don't want to be past the pin because the ball's just going to disappear off the slope. So just try to land this mid-centre of the green. Oh, it's another fast. And with that fast combined with the slope at our feet, we are missing the green on the left-hand side. This could be a tricky up and down,
I'm
you know.
glad to be out of the deep stuff.
Can't even see the golfer here. We are obscured by a
This is your
tree.
Third shot.
I think we're going to have to pitch this. I think we're going to have to chip this into this uphill slope. Going full backspin. Hopefully that does take the sting out of this chip shot, because it will race on if we don't catch the top of this slope. Red slope. But it did work out really, really well.
Okay, I'm liking
I think
that
we played
one.
that pretty
Nice
well,
chip.
using the environment to our
Good par
advantage.
putt.
And we are going to walk away
All
with
right,
the
that
par.
putt'll go.
But this really is a
Okay, so that'll
superb
keep you
course,
at
guys. Really,
9
really
under
impressed
good
with it.
round.
Good luck. Par 5.
So, hole number
ahead of us here.
14. It's another par 5. Just going to try and shape this round the rocks. Try and find the left-hand side of the fairway. Tiny fast, but that should work out in our advantage. And I tell you something, see with the elevation gains, this course plays a lot longer than you expect it to. So kudos for the designer
Okay,
for
we
giving
are
it that
about
feel.
240
He really has achieved that. I don't think we can reach this. I'm going to take it on. We are going to loft up the 3 woods here. I don't think we've got enough yardage to carry the elevation gain. We're away to find out. Oh, it's a red slow early. We're certainly not going to carry it now, and this could well be disaster here. We find one of these gravel bunkers.
Setting up here now.
Oh,
for our
wow.
Third shot.
I think we're going to have to fully attack this with a pitch shot. Full loft, full backspin, and just hope we've got enough loft to get over the face of this this rock. Oh, we have done. What an execution that is, and if this sits like it should do, what a golf shot that is, guys. Wow. We have really executed a superb
All right,
pitch
this
shot
is
there.
for
And
the
we do
bird. You're
move
cooking
to
out
10 under
there.
par with that
7
tap-in
so
birdie.
far.
I'm not finding the course the most toughest
And
of
after that one,
tests,
10
but do remember I am playing on low winds here.
Okay,
But
so
I think if I was playing
par
on pro
4.
difficulty here in the same conditions, I would comfortably be shooting 15 to 16 under on this course. It's another shared fairway, downhill par 4.
Oh dear.
That is the perfect.
Gracious, you just-
Hopefully
just
that ball
tattooed
does
that.
run on a good few yards with a downhill elevation. But really impressed with this course. It really is fantastic.
Okay, let's
Love the way it
check
looks,
our
love the
distance
environment.
twice.
But more importantly to me as a player, it plays really, really well. So we're just going to fully loft up this 4 iron, play for that slope just to the left of the pin. Oh, it's a fast. That is going to take
Oh,
that
bounce
ball
to the right
way
corner.
off target. It's so frustrating when you do have the ability to swing as straight as that, but cannot match it with a perfect. This is going to be an awful
Well, you're on
downhill
green.
putt.
Huge putt. coming up,
51
but
feet, down 1 foot.
Okay. Could be a
I would
birdie on the
suggest by
scorecard
looking
if you
at it,
dropped
most of the breaks are counteracting each other out here, so just going to try and focus on the weight, and hopefully we do get us down there close to the flagstick. This should really start to swing back now, and then turn back again. This is a really good putt. If that checks up now, which it has done, Very, very happy with the outcome of that putt. We should walk away with the par here.
Looking good.
We do find
Nicely
the
done.
centre
We're in
of the
there
cup, and
for
we
the
do
par.
walk away with par
And
and
that'll keep
remain
you
at 10 under
under
par.
for the round.
So, hole number
Let's see
16,
what happens here on the 16th.
downhill par 3. I think we can actually go at this with pitch and wedge. Just going to apply a good bit of loft because it really is going to take a firm bounce off that down slope. Tiny fast, but that really should not affect us whatsoever.
Hopefully
This
one
should
will bounce
bounce
to the
out
right.
firmly. It has done. And that has really worked out well, and it has gave us a good
Job
look
on that
for
approach.
another birdie from
Here we
10
go,
feet
birdie
out.
putt.
There's very little movement on this putt. Just try to focus and keep my putt line relatively straight.
Oh, it's getting there.
We've done that almost. We
Just
do pick up the
filling it
birdie,
up.
and
Yeah,
with
that's
that
your
we
eighth
move
birdie
to
of the day.
11
Well
under par with 2 holes to play on
Brave
this
are currently
superb
sitting at 11 under.
course by Brave
Here we
Caleb.
go. Hole number
So
17.
hole number
ready to
17,
go.
it's an uphill par 4. Just going to set this down the right hand side. Fairway looks like it's going to kick left. Tiny slow. Hopefully that's not going to
Not quite sure where it's
hurt us
ended
too
up.
much. There's a kick left like we predicted. That is going to leave us an awkward lie at our feet
And
into
we've
an
got
uphill
about
green.
150
Playing
yards to the pin from
148
here.
yards up 49 feet. I think 5 iron fully lofted should just about be bang on. Ball is going to move quite severely to the left with a slope at our feet. Let's see if we can get this one close. It's a great strike, tiny slope.
Let's go
That
with
is
kick
hugging our
left here.
ball out there to the right. Slope didn't affect me as much as I expected, but it really is remarkable.
That'll do for now.
When I seen
And
the
from 23
yardage
feet
at the
away.
start of the round, I really expected this course to play very short, but it plays a lot longer than you expect. So make sure that doesn't catch you out on your round. This ball should really start to turn.
Oh, come
Probably one of
on,
my
get
better
in.
putt lines in a few rounds there, but
No,
it still
that's-
comes
it's
up
always
short.
tough leaving them
It's
short.
going to leave us a 3-foot putt
This
for the
one's
par.
a
Just a
short
little bit of turn in this
3-foot
one.
putt.
We do make sure
Okay,
that
well
putt,
played.
and we are going to move on to the 18th hole.
And that'll keep you
11
that'll
under
keep you
par.
at 11 under for the round.
We are going to finish
Yeah,
with
hole
a
number
downhill par
18
3. It
is
looks
in
like
front
there's a
of us.
clubhouse over on the right hand side. But what a superb hole to finish the course. I think with that downhill elevation, pitch and wedge should be good. Just going to try and land this short of the flagstick, and hopefully it bites. We've got a 3 mile per hour wind that is going to move us from right to left. Really need to get the perfect here. We do get the perfect. Oh, that is flying. It's going to end up a little bit
Hopefully
past the
this
pin.
one sticks
Hopefully it
nice
sits
for
down
us.
quickly. Didn't sit down as quickly as
Put
I
it up just
expected, or
fine
should I
after
say
all.
I'd hoped it would.
Here we go. This
But
one
it
for
is going to
birdie.
leave us a 19-foot putt for birdie. Would love to convert this. This would be for a 58, 12 under par. Can we get a straight putt line? We can. It's a laser beam. That should hold its line. It does.
That's a
There you
nice
go,
little
guys. We
way
have
to
finished
end
with a
your round.
58,
Drop
12
that
under par.
putt
What a fantastic
third.
course, guys. A little bit on the easy side for my liking, but don't
12 under
hesitate
is
to
short
get
term
out
when
there
it's
and
all
play
said
it.
and
I
done.
really
Good
hope you
job.
did enjoy today's round. If you did,
With
please leave a
that,
like.
we will
Let me know your
part ways,
thoughts
but
on the
hopefully
course.
we'll
And
see you
until the
back
next
here
video, take
at
care.
PGA Tour
Peace out.
2K21
And love you
real
all.
soon.
Bye.